Hi everyone, so I thought I'd do an up-to-date video on our van because it's been a while and I've had a few people ask and I haven't had a chance to do one. So we have an Ldv, a V80 model. It's a 2023. We bought it brand new and then we got it done by a conversion place at Off-Road Systems at Smeaton Grange in New South Wales, which we're very happy with what they did. I'll just give you a run round. So we've got our caravan plug on this side when we do go to powered sites. No windows. We have a sliding door here, which we don't normally use this one, but we can if we have to. There's nothing stopping it from open. It's a long wheelbase and it's a high roof. So I'm 6'3" and I can stand up in there. And then we have our sliding door on this side. We have no windows on either side. We have our living in the bubble screen here. We have living in the bubble screens we can put on the windows. Have the windows open, we stop somewhere, put the screens on, and they work perfect. We have one for both doors. And then at the back, all the windows are tinted the darkest we can go. And we have living in the bubble screens on the back, so sometimes when we park up or we just relaxing, we can have the doors open and have a breeze come through. We've put a hook on this side to put our mat for outside, and we've put two hooks on this side for our cables. We have our extra long cable, which we only use very rarely, but it's always good to have, and we have our short cable. That's a 25 metre one, and that's just a 5 metre one, which generally we use that one all the time when we do use the cable. We have our solder screens for the windows. I just got a temporary cable here for the back camera. We've only just put the back camera on recently. It's a Blackview D750. We've had one the front since we bought the van. We bought it new. We've got the cameras. It's not hardwired, it's just into the cigarette socket. And recently we just bought the back one. And I'm just waiting for the other cable to come because this one was a bit short. And this one just goes, it's just stuck onto the roof temporarily. But the new cable, when it comes next week, will go along the floor and underneath, and you won't see the cable like that. So that's just a temporary thing. On this side, because that looks a bit different, we do have the solar shade inside, and this one we've put insulation in on this side. Kerry just thought in the winter, because Kerry sleeps on that side of the bed, she just felt like there's a bit of cold air coming through. I couldn't feel it myself, so on the other side we've left one side just the screen, just so if we want to look at the back we can. And obviously, I'm not sure if it'll see it, but the fan's a bit dirty in the sunshine, but there is a solar screen inside there too. So that's pretty. Also on this side of the van, we have our 240 plug. Sometimes we'll plug our induction in there, our air fryer in the side, and any other appliances we might put in there. We use that quite often. That's come in very handy. Underneath the bed we've got heaps of storage. We've got our chairs, we've got everything under there. Now there's so much under there, but it's all stuff we use. It's all stuff we've over the last 2 years we change things around, what we take and what we don't need. Like everyone, you sort of take too much at first and then you gradually find what you do need. Yeah, so that's good. We're pretty happy. So that's just the outside. If I've missed anything, you can just ask away, but I'll show you the inside. Okay, it might be a little bit dark in here, but I've got some of the lights on. So we've got a queen size bed. When we first done it, we were lying that way, but that just didn't quite work, so we've changed it to this way, and it works perfect. We've got our drop bear storage bags on the side. We've got our Knot Flowers macrame bags, which we put a few things in there, which we absolutely love. We put some hooks on one side. We've got some hooks on the other side. Drop bear storage bags. We Velcro our fly sprays on, and we have another one there. The Glen 20 we normally have on there. Kerry's hat. We have the 21 Captains. We have a couple of those. My hat. We have 3 of these lights going across. That one we put a cover on because they do have a little blue light at night, and because that one was directly above us, it just velcros off. Bed's We've got our solar screens for our front windows here. It's all insulated. We love that we went the carpet style because we can Velcro things on, like our air conditioner, our max fan. Max fans up here, we use that all the time. We have our cover that goes on, so you can block the light. That blocks a little bit of the noise too, but we use that literally every time we park up, just about. Sometimes we have the fan going out or coming in, depending on what the weather's like and how warm. Kerry's pictures she done there. This is one we bought in, no, this is a friend of ours done this one, which we absolutely love. We've got our solar panel we use. We just put it on these suction cups just to keep it firm, and we've got like a couple of extra blankets Kerry uses and a few things behind there. We have one table stored behind there. We do have a table that's bolted under the bed that we slide out here, which is, we use that fairly often. Kerry's got her chair for inside. Obviously we have our toilet. We have our King 75 litre fridge freezer, which we absolutely love. We have our King's drawers. We've got 2 drawers down the bottom there. So we're pretty happy. It's just mainly stuff that we use quite often, like coffee stuff, some cooking things. So that's something we've done a bit later on. We've got our Click portable air conditioner, which we use whenever it gets warm. We've got 240 plugs behind there for the fridge, air conditioner. We've got a 240 plug here, our inverter, one at the switch at the front and one at the back. We've got USB down there. Got my torch. Something Kerry done a while back was put a curtain rod up with some curtains. We've got our lights there, which we absolutely love, those strip lights. It's probably not going to show you too good, but when you get all the lights off at night and you just have them on, they use literally no power, so we have them on. We've got our steps that we use to get in and out the van. We have a couple of tubs underneath. One that has clothes, some has food, one has towels, etc. We have our air fryer, our microwave, toiletry bags are down there. But yeah, we've got another USB over here. We do have another 240 plug down the bottom there. So absolutely loving this setup. Just put a little bag on the back just for the fire extinguisher, fire blanket, bit of sunscreen. That's the front there. But yeah, our pedestal van, which we recently just purchased, which goes up and down, 3 different settings, which I'll show you that at a later stage, but we used that on our last trip and very happy. We love having airflow. We love our vans. A Zeta fan, we put one up there generally. Sometimes we put one up there. Obviously we've got the Max fan, so we like a lot of airflow. Pretty much it. Just trying to think if I've missed anything. But we've got heaps of storage. Yeah, so we're really happy with the storage. But yeah, so I'll just hop out. Oh. I generally don't use the step very often, but Kerry uses the step to get in because it is quite high off the ground, which is good when you're going over curbs or you're going off on some dirt roads and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, it makes it a bit harder for Kerry to get in. But we have 2 steps. One's an outside step and the other one's got carpet on, which we leave inside so Kerry can get up and down the bed without being on a bit of a rough surface. But yeah, the air conditioner, like I said, we vented out through the window. Let me just see if I can show you that vent, because I have a lot of people asking about that. Okay, so that's the window piece we got made up. So it just slots into the top of the window. You wind the window back up. It's got a hole there for the vent. It was clear and we painted it. We've got a Velcro strip there just to, when we put it under the bed, it just holds in place. But yeah, very easy. So I think that's about it, guys. Hopefully I haven't missed anything. Our umbrellas are under there. Our toolbox, which is our cutlery box, which we absolutely love that. And yes, we have no awning. We get a lot of comments about not having an awning. We don't want the hassle with the wind, putting it in and out. We don't want to drill holes into the van. Literally, we have no holes in this van. So there's literally no chance of any rain coming in or any water coming in. I think the only holes we have is when the Max fan went in and the plugs for the power plugs on the outside. And we're happy with what we're doing. The umbrellas work perfect. They're quick and easy. We can put them away in a flash if the wind picks up. One of them pegs down around the edges. But yeah, we're pretty happy. Like, we've had this set up now for 2 years this month. And I think we've fine-tuned it quite a few times, like I said, with things coming in and out that we need, we don't need. Like doing little things just to make things easier, you know, putting the cables on the door, the mat which we use. Just trying to have the things that you use the most, the easiest to get to, otherwise you're not going to use them. The other thing we use, which I don't know if I can show you, because I think I've put it back. Oh, you probably can't see, but we do use the Campac bags. If you haven't heard of the Campac bags, I'll put the link on. They are extremely good. Very strong see-through bags, and we use quite a few of them. Oh, I'm a bit puffed out because I've been doing stuff before I did the video, and it's quite warm here. But yeah, guys, if I've missed anything or we're absolutely loving it. It's worked so good for us. We have our, okay, in the front, I suppose I should show you the front. We bought these a while back. These have been a godsend, I'll tell you. They are so comfortable. We have our CB GME, which is just a plug and play, which works perfect. It comes with a little aerial, which you can put them on the roof, but I just leave them on the dash and never have a problem with it. It works so good and very clear. Kerry's got her Pelican. She's got her cushion she made up for the front, because that's a two-seater there. Got our adapter to plug everything in. We've got our level, so that way when we park up, I can see exactly how level we are before we even need to get out the van. Got our glass holders, and up the top we got shopping bags and tissues and beanies and gloves. Like I said, this one's just a temporary cable for the back camera. But yeah, it does us really good. Loving the air conditioning here. It works so good, the air conditioner. But yeah, hopefully I haven't missed too much. Obviously the side doors hold quite a bit of stuff. Hopefully this video comes out alright, but it's a bit sunny. And I've probably rambled on too much. But that's it, guys. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. And probably the last thing I should say is when we decide to go travelling, a lot of the times it's like the day or two before we decide to go somewhere. And it's so easy. We just pack a tub of food and I bring it down to the van. We put some drinks, our food, I should say, in our freezer and fridge. I'll bring that down. And we have no problems. Now, I have a 3,000 watt inverter. Have the charging system for the runs off the alternator while we drive, so it charges the batteries up. I think it's a Red Arc 50 amp. We have 600 amps of lithium battery, and we got plenty of power points to do things. So we got heaps of power. We can run the air conditioner for quite a few hours if need be. And just touching on the Zito range, because we do have quite a bit of the Zito range. I have about 8 batteries of those, so we're never going to run short of batteries. I can charge them up. And that's it, guys. Hopefully I haven't missed anything. Bye.